Well, hi there, racing fans, and welcome to the very best winning ways you'll ever see. Don't miss this show. We've got a couple of segments because we've got a break for racing, but we're going to have a bit of fun. I've got Laf, as usual, in the hot seat over there. You've had a good week. Things looking good?
Yeah, things always look good. No complaints from my side. It's wonderful build-up to the big race, obviously the Vodacom Durban July. Big week ahead of us. Don't forget, we've got golf during the week. We've got the comedy evening on Thursday night. We've got everything going, James. It looks big.
And we've got the two sales, the two KwaZulu-Natal sales. But more importantly, stuck in the middle here, new family man. How's your life going, Andy?
James,
For those that don't know you, Andrew Fortune. There.
Oh, thank you.
Those who've forgotten you.
Very possible. First of all, thanks for having me. It's a great. I think it's a great show. Absolute great show. I hate it that you have this racing in between. I mean, it's a brilliant
Interruptions.
show. Yes, yes.
It's difficult.
Gives you an opportunity to bet on those races.
Yeah, but it's such a great show. Now you've got to wait 15 minutes break and then come back again. But well done for the show. I mean, I really enjoyed it. But I think it's the only show I watch.
Well,
that's a compliment.
All I can say, it's a compliment from you, but because mainly we heard that you watch the kids' programs, Cartoon Network and that type of thing. That's
I'm on my fifth chance.
Yeah, fifth chance.
Well, listen to me. I've started a Met winner.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
Captain Al hasn't done it.
No, that's right.
No,
There's
so-
a lot of good
Let's not
stallions.
throw stones. Let's not throw stones.
No, but the point is there are a lot of people out there that now want to know what your service fee is. Let's move straight
When
on.
you say you're on number 5, you got 5 or you got 4?
Got five.
That's fantastic.
Fourth
Five.
fully I've covered.
5. That's why he only watches our show. You know what he's doing for the other few hours. Good on you. Good on you, man.
Let's
Well
get
done.
moving on from here, and we'll go and have a look at our 3 to follow. Well, remember this weekend, Thursday and Friday, is the big Sabaya sale there at Sabaya Casino, and you can't miss it. It's not at Sabaya Casino.
It's at
Of
the
course,
other
it's
casino.
at Sabaya Casino.
It's at the Suncoast. Isn't
Suncoast
it?
Casino.
Yeah, make sure it's the Suncoast Casino.
Well-
Halfwit here has got it all wrong. But after we see
That
the
got their
success,
attention, lad.
I've got the attention. After this last week, or Sunday's racing, fantastic. The breeders had a great day. They got out there. The prize money was very big. They put in some quality stock out in these 2 days. So get down there. How's that?
Suncoast. Suncoast, the place to be for the Bloodstock South Africa sale. Let's go and have a look at what we've got to follow. Mike de Kock stepped out Massachusetts in the Scottsville, and my goodness, this was impressive, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Great song sung by the Bee Gees, Massachusetts. Gets a bit of a squeeze here. Money, you can come in and talk to us because you've ridden in a few more races than James and I. But this horse soon drifts over to better ground to run up alongside, I think it's Royal Kate.
Left, the way they spoke about her is like she just had to arrive.
Yeah.
I mean, the talk was on the weekend already, before races. And I thought she was a little bit disappointing, in my opinion. Look, Scottsville can do that sometimes.
Yeah,
Scottsville can do that.
yeah, absolutely.
That their first time there and a little bit of stage fright.
Yeah, Mana, she gets into the race quickly and then she battles to shake off Royal Cape. Would that be accurate?
Yeah. She does shake her off though, and very well bred filly.
Yes.
I think I won on the mother.
Well, Royal Kate was rumoured to be a good thing. First time out and second time out. The rest are 2.5 lengths behind. Not a bad time. Really, I think worth following from that draw because you've still got to get over from that draw.
Sometimes, James, the Mark has got so many good fillies
Yeah.
that he can work them with anything
Each
upsides, and it takes him a little while to bring it to races. They show that work at home because they do it every day, and then they come to a strange place and they quite don't bring that, and it takes them a run or two to bring that quality work to races.
She looks like she's worth having a look at, especially over a bit more ground. Let's go and have a look at the next one, Clearwood, 30th of June. This was the big Breeders' Day. And the first race, 1,450 metre juvenile plate for fillies. And we pick up a Resolution.
Yeah, this is a very good debut. It's trained by Gavin Finzel. It absolutely walks out the gate, doesn't know what's going on. It's drawn very, very deep. The eventual winner's on its outside. And funny enough, it's a Wilgerbos, Mary Slack's colours again. That's your eventual winner who wins a good race. But the horse we found has been niggled last. Man, at this stage for your first run, you're not in the race.
No, your hope is really gone of winning it, put it that way.
And James, a lot of the jockeys electing to go a little deeper, and this guy just showing the whole track to the horse.
Well, certainly he wanted to give the outside to nobody along Stewie Randolph here. Make sure of that. And the point is if you watch this race, this filly is obviously quite useful. What is interesting is Gavin Fanzel had two fancied horses in the race, which this filly beat, and he was quite cagey about this filly, and I thought that maybe he thought that there was something to come, but she got tapped on the shoulder there. And she's still at the back of the field, but impressive finish.
Impressive. Now, Money, you're riding her. The guy riding her, Stewie, is just punching along in the hands. She's a long way back here, but starting to close.
Left people don't realise how difficult it is to a first timer on the turn.
Yeah.
You know, they come out the pens, they don't know what's really going on. They get left, they got all these horses in front of them, and then they got a corner.
Comes to win its race. Because Athena wins it in the outside. This horse has come from behind Athena here.
1,000,000%, a furlong out, it looks like she's going to win.
Yeah.
And then for the amount of ground she's made up, she had to weaken. She had to. Great run.
Great run. Be with that. Resolution, Jim.
Yeah, very, very nice filly. And that was a great start to the Breeders' Day because Joe Soma hasn't had many runners in KwaZulu-Natal, but he stepped out the winner and well fancied she was. But let's move on to the next one. And that was the second race on the day, another first-timer. Have a look at this one. Exactly the same thing. And you know, you've got no option when you're a top rider like Kevin Shea, but to find the best ground, haven't you?
Yeah, well, Kevin gave the outside to no one. What's your chirp, James?
Yeah, no, it's always been a good chirp when you say to the jock when he came back, I see you made sure you gave the outside to nobody.
Kevin Shea's realised how well Randolph won from wide. Yeah, he'd rather hug a leopard than go near the fence. Now, you can see how wide he is, but he really keeps it out deep and runs a very good race for a debut run because also, man, it comes from way off them.
I think this is more impressive than the first one.
Do you?
Yeah. I think, he stays out 3 wide for a long time, and also, Kevin wasn't odd. He got into trouble up the straight again, and he ran a great race.
Yeah.
Well, the horse that wins actually wins pretty convincingly, but it did have the form Monovic of Vaughan Marshalls, and I see he's left this horse in the 1900 on July Day, that 1900 juvenile race. Would you think he got a chance on the way he won here?
Yeah, Manivic, named after the two owners. This one's a good race. It's a VAR, but as Vaughan said, the stamina's with the mother. But let's look at the horse we've picked out by itself on the left here. Just been punched along by Shazi.
No, I think he ran on well. Yeah, I think the horse crosses him. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to switch back in and loses his stride and goes quite violently in, but really picks it up in the red and black colours, very famous colours. They used to be my colours, but they're now owned by a chap called Glenn Murray, who has carried Sergio Garcia's bag.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So it's Glenn's and the Cornwall and the team, and I must tell you, they're very lucky colours. They had a lot of good winners in them, so good luck to these boys. I hope they go on and win some nice races. That's 3 that certainly look like they're worth having a look at the next time they run, those 3.
Well, definitely 2 and 3. The second and third one, definitely for me, you can follow with a bit of confidence.
Okay, let's move on. We're going to be looking at last year's Vodacom Durban July. We'll chat through that one. That's in Blast from the Past. And then we're going to be talking in your call about the Vodacom July. We're going to go through the betting. We're going to chat about the horses. Should be fun.
Warriors set free to do battle in the Vodacom Durban July. Let's see how they play their cards. Jackson looking to overcome early. He's in the blue sleeves and cap. Beach Beauty's there. Polar Bound and Eaton Square hold stride, and Vettel's also prominent early on, black sleeves and cap. Top sellers moving around them, White Line Fever. Jackson, those blue sleeves and cap, just looking to slot in, head in the air for a stride or two, but he's only 2.5 lengths off them. Then comes Chesalon, around runners and trying to improve his striders. Pomodora, Tales of Bravery. Castle Thorpe's very deep in the early stages. They race about 10-11 lengths off the leader. Gold Onyx is further back with Solar Traveller. They come back into view and go past the 1400 meter marker. And Top Seller finds the lead, leads up by 1.5 lengths. Vettel second. I can tell you, Jackson is now scraping paint at the rail. Pomodora, Beach Beauty. Then comes Polar Bound and races about 8 or 9 lengths off the tempo. Eaton Square, Smangy Mungy, next call. Royal Bencher. Gold Onyx, Solar Traveller, Sage Throne gets a mention. English Gardens 14 lengths off them. Ella Bella 16 to make up. Gorangosa, Pierre Jourdan. Top Seller from Vettel who's closer. Pomodora. Jackson's hard against the steel back and forth. Just 4 lengths to make up. Beach Beauty looks to get a length closer. Then comes Polar Bound and Smangy Mungy next call. White Line Fever. Tales of Bravery ran into a bit of traffic problems there. Gold Onyx. Ella Bella makes her move. English Garden. Homeward Bound. Top Seller. Vettel's towards the inside. Looking to run on now. Pomodora. Jackson hooks out 3 lengths to make up. Chesalon hooks extreme outside. Smangy Mungy. Jackson still got 2.5 to make up. White Line Fever's running on. Pomodora. Chesalon up the centre outside is now getting into full cry, and also running on is Eaton Square. Smangy Mungy down the inside. Vettel, Pomodora, Smangy Mungy and Pomodora. Here comes the line, very close. Maybe Smangy Mungy in a photo with Pomodora, but it gets very, very close. Knocking us aside here. Pomodora with the red cap up there.
Well, there you go. In exactly 5 days, we will see this race again for 2013. You boys had a lot of comments while we were running this race. What did you make of it?
I thought it was a very good ride by the apprentice, Jeff Lloyd. He's now doing his time in Australia, but he knocked hell out of the runner-up. You know, if his horse had run straight, it might have won. He took both of them out the equation. And
Jeff Lloyd's got one ambition in life, to run third more than any other jockey in the whole world. And he's doing that. He's getting there.
He's secured that. Man, just looking at the race, you've had a good look at the race now, and it's a race where you can see how Stratum is such a great talent, where he sits there and waits and then keeps getting extra out of the horse, because it was a close finish.
Man is world-class left. I've always said he's the best jockey in South Africa. I've got no doubt in my mind.
I remember doing an interview with you at Turfentine after the last race, when you won the race, and you had something to say. You beat him. You said something about when
I was probably stoned.
Talking about that, I remember one day, Mana, when I went to interview him, he won the Derby at Clarewood that year, and him and Jeff Lloyd fought it out, and he won a short-headed. He came in, and I said to Mana, well, she fantastic, and he said, well, when I looked across and saw it was Lloyd, I put my stick away. I had him beat. He always had a dig at him. Yeah. We love that, you know. You got to have a dig, but it's all building up to be another great race, because it's looking more and more difficult every day. Not easy, this one.
Wasn't the pace what it's all about, and won't that be the case again this year?
I think it's so important how much you use your horse if you're drawn badly.
Yeah.
I look at Stratum from draw 20. He never touched Pomodora. He let him run his own pace into the corner, got him somewhere comfortable. He ended sitting up second, third. And I think that's what won it. Then I watch Carice ride Jackson. Real panic ride. Double clutches him, never leaves him alone. And he had to spit his dummy out halfway up the straight. And you look at Stratum, all just rhythm.
Yeah, and Stratum loves to get into the better going as well. Very important for him. So let's move on. We're going to have current affairs, and we're going to chat about the KwaZulu-Natal Breeders' Race Day.